So I headed to Crystal's Children's Centre, which is actually an orphanage near to where we were living in Matungal. And basically, one of the things that I did there was, once again, I wasn't working there on a daily basis, but I went with one of the other volunteers from Australia, Danish, and he invited me to go. And there was 24 orphans at this place, and they were all so excited to see us. Upon arrival, you could hear them screaming and shouting, "Teacher, teacher! Can you see yourself?" And all lining up at the doors, as you can see in the video. And when we got there, they were just all over us. Now, these kids are from all different backgrounds. Obviously, they live in the house at the orphanage. Many of them have lost their parents to AIDS, or their parents couldn't look after them, or they were found on the streets. And there was one particular circumstance that really touched me. It was one of their children. I think she was 2 or 3 days old. And basically what happened is she was found in her parent or mother had dropped her in one of the toilets in the ground and just left her, and people heard screams from the baby all crying, and obviously they had to knock the concrete down, the police, and they rescued this child and brought her to the orphanage. And I said, wow, this must be really hard for you to take, and they said it happens a lot. This kind of thing happens a lot, children being dumped in certain places and left alone. So it was really crazy to see how important it is to have such an orphanage. Once again, the orphanage is completely voluntary based. It's completely funded by people who really want to help and make a difference. It's not done by the government does not help. And as Dory could see, the administrator that we have an interview with here, she'll explain a little bit more as to certain specifics about the orphanage.
My name is Msasi Doreen, and I'm the administrator of Crystal Children's Centre, found in Uganda, Kampala, Seguku.
So how do you plan on funding this organisation for the long term?
Well, right now we're looking for sponsors. We're writing proposals. Yes.
From within Uganda?
No. Okay, yes, within Uganda and abroad.
And abroad?
That's what we're looking for.
And this is, the government does not help out with any of this?
No, the government doesn't.
So how do you find the children? Where do you find them from?
Well, we get the children, sometimes local authorities call us, the police, or even neighbors. So when they call us, we usually try to make a background check about the child. So if the child is eligible to live with us, yes, we take them in. Sometimes, actually this is another challenge. They come and lie to us. Someone tells you this child is an orphan and everything. So if you don't do a good background check, you'll end up finding that the child has both parents who are living together, and they just want the child to be, they just want free things. Yeah.
So what are the hopes and dreams for the establishment in the future?
Well, we hope to grow bigger, because right now we're just renting this place. Yes, and in the future I want to get our own land. We build our own facilities so that we become we get a permanent place where we put the children. Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you so much for watching the Road to Uganda video. So far, we've raised just over $5,000. If you'd like to donate, please check out the link below. And if you would like to know anything else about this journey, as you can see, here's all the videos.